Hi, and welcome to CatalogIQ. We're taking a look on how to use the Google Sheet to import CatalogIQ API data from our Product Data API. Let's take a look at our CatalogIQ API Sheet. This is a Google Sheet that we can make a copy of. We don't have an account yet, so let's go ahead and register an account. I don't have an account, so let's just go and create one for my personal use. All right, now we have a Google account to make a copy of our Catalog API Sheet. Let's go up to File and make a copy. We're just going to let it get copied as is, and we'll hit Make Copy. All right, so now we have a copy of the sheet. And the sheet status is Sheet Authorized. So then we should see the CatalogIQ menu. If it says Sheet Authorized, the CatalogIQ menu might appear and it might take a minute to appear. So give it a little bit of time, or simply reload the page. But as long as it says Sheet Authorized, you're good to go. Inside the instruction sheet, we have a bunch of information that relates to the API documentation, the API specification, and our ChatGPT add-on so you can get help quickly and easily for using this sheet and our API. Additionally, the API key is preloaded with our demo key so you can get a look at how the fields will be imported. We have a mapping field where you can map columns from our data columns to your vendor data or your platform that you're importing for. And this works very well for dynamic and static importing. And we have two types of importers. We have a dynamic importer that utilizes an inline function that you can call with any of our API endpoints, your API key, to call into the data into the sheet. Every time that sheet is reloaded, that data will be re-downloaded. So you always have a sheet that's up to date. Now with the CatalogIQ importer menu in the top of the import menu, right here, we can use that to import large amounts of data. So if you have data set that's thousands of rows long, you can use the importer to quickly and easily import that information. And we'll take a look at the importer first. If we go into the CatalogIQ menu and we hit import products from CatalogIQ API, we get the authorization required. We'll just hit OK. We'll use our demo account. We haven't verified this app yet, so we'll just hit OK and show advanced, and we'll go to the CatalogIQ API demo. We'll allow it to connect to external services and see and edit the sheet only. Great. Now we can go back to our importer, go to Import Products. And while you can import products, you can also import product attributes, catalogs, and vendors from our API. And additionally, if you are using a version of this sheet that doesn't have an updated list of the catalog endpoints, you can enter your own. And you can go ahead and enter your own API URL. But we're going to select our products by SKU endpoint and not put in any additional parameters, but we could do something like field selection here to only select the fields description, sale, and name. We're going to leave this blank so that we'll import all the fields. We'll go to import. You'll see on the bottom a new sheet was made, and it has the last 6 of the API key and the date and time that the import was done. And every time you hit import, it'll create a new sheet in that format. In the sheet, you'll notice that we have all of our data from our API ready and available in the sheet. This is our demo key, so there's only a few records available. Now in our dynamic files, these records are also available, and that's using the import JSON CatalogIQ function. You can always get help with the import CatalogIQ function by clicking the function and hitting the option for help. And this gives you more information about our function. Every time the sheet is loaded, this data will reload. So this is a dynamic sheet. So let's take a look at what happens when we change our API key. I have an API key for another vendor that I'll enter here. And now our dynamic sheet is automatically updating. So now it has all the data available to that API key. And if we go back and undo and reload with our other key, you'll see that we get our same response from our other vendor's key. And that's all there is to importing data using the CatalogIQ API Sheet. If you have questions, use our support channel, your discussion app, or contact us directly at support@catalogiq.app.